Welcome to part 2 of my breakdown of the big beautiful bill, the Tax Cuts and Job Acts, the TCJA. So this is part 2 where I'm going to basically go into what you actually get in it and what is considered, I guess, benefits and what some would consider cons. So we're going to go ahead and start off with the first group like I did before. The low income earners, which is the 0 to 40K. You pay less in federal taxes. Your standard deductions is doubled. So you're gonna go from $6,000 for an individual to 12. You're gonna go from 12,000 to 24 for a couple. So basically that's a good thing. Now the child tax credit has also expanded, but some programs were cut, like individual mandate for health care, health insurance and stuff like that. So that may be something that, would impact you. Middle income earners, which is our 40 to 120 people, you get more take home pay, which is always a good thing. Expanded child tax credit up to $2,000 per child. Business deductions, so that's if you're self-employed, gig worker, Now, what may affect you negatively is the state and local taxes, which is the SALT deduction. That's capped at only 10K, which may hurt high tax states like New York, New Jersey, and California. Upper middle class, which is the 120 to 400K. The biggest benefit is that your standard deduction and tax rate dip. That's about it. But you kind of got the most negatives. You lost a lot of itemized deductions, which is like moving expenses, unreimbursed job expenses, mileage, those type of things. All those things that you're able to go ahead and, use for your taxes. Can't do that anymore. And also the SALT, which is the state and local tax, hurts this group the most. They're the ones that are going to be hurt by this the most, that's going to be affected the most, that upper middle class. High income earners. So basically it's a huge benefit from corporate tax cuts and pass-through deductions for LLCs, S-corps, real estate investors, more investment tax flexibility. Now, when it comes to negatives, there's not really much negatives except like the 3.8 Obamacare tax that still stays. But aside from that, not really much change for them. Corporations, which is basically millionaire and billionaires. The goal, they have to spur investments in job creation. That's basically their job. There's no negatives to this. So if you're getting that much of a tax break, you got to make sure that it benefits everybody. So no nays. So basically that was the breakdown of basically what people are, the benefits and the concerns for some people when it comes to the tax cut. So basically depending upon your income, that's how that will affect you. I'm going to basically go through the bill a little bit more and see other things that people are asking about. So, just wait for other breakdowns. So, yeah.